Hey guys, welcome back to Ottoex, the channel where we feature some of the strangest, wackiest campers and cars on the interwebs. I'm circling around a new one, and I really want to present this to you guys because it's one of the first of its kind we've had on our channel. They didn't make too many of these. They're not really well documented. I don't even know that much about it, but I'll tell you what I do know. This is a 1994 Toyota Town Ace fiberglass camper. I believe this was made by Yokohama Motor Sales, which was a camper manufacturer based in Japan, in Yokohama, as its namesake would suggest. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anyone knows more about this than I know, please let us know in the comments. But it's based on the 1994 Toyota Town Ace truck chassis. So this is a full-on truck. It has frame rails. It's proper 4x4 with manual locking hubs, a high and low range transfer case. It's part-time four-wheel drive, so when you're not engaged, it's essentially a rear-wheel drive, just like every other Toyota pickup, 4Runner, Land Cruiser, old school setups. It's a tried and true setup. So let's take a closer look. We have fitted this on some really nice General Grabber ATX tires. It has the original 14-inch chrome-plated rims from Toyota. Got your ASIN manual hubs. Some really nice larger light truck style mirrors. The coach is all one-piece fiberglass. So with this one-piece fiberglass comes a lot of simplicity. As we know, fiberglass is tough, easy to repair, and relatively long-lasting. It's not going to fall apart like one of the stick and tin built motorhomes that we see a lot over here in the States. We have a nice aluminum rear ladder. What's in here, you ask? Well, this is one of the lower access panels for the three-way fridge, which is an AC/DC propane unit original to this vehicle. Imperfections are few and far between, one of them being this little crack here under the taillight in the rear bumper. Some nice stickers documenting where this came from and a little bit about its history. Adds character, I believe. Comes with a sturdy awning up top, period correct decals, two-tone gray and white. This white is the gel coat original with a single stage white front cab. Let's take a look inside the passenger side. Very super simple door card. Vinyl manual door locks. Roll down windows. The previous owner added a nicer sound system, so you've got the benefit of that. An otherwise Spartan interior, functional, useful, easy to clean, vinyl floor, vinyl, two-tone vinyl seats. There's a split here right along the seam and some cracking here on this vinyl piece on the center armrest. Seats 3 up front. There's belts for 3, as well as belts for 4 more in the back. So you could seat 7 people if you wanted to. Otherwise, it presents good for its age. You got your glove box, original radio, CD player, backup camera, all installed by the previous ownership in Japan. This does have AC and heat both. The dash is crack-free. Driver's seat is in good shape. Here's your third passenger seat. Step over to the driver's side. Give you another look over there. I love the styling of the front end of these bug eye headlights. It's got a bit of a whimsy feel to it, doesn't it? All right. Driver's side door card presents well. There's a little bit of a looseness here to the door panel, but otherwise same old thing as the other side. Driver's seat is good. This one does not have any cracks or splits in any of the seams. Your vinyl flooring is in good shape. Let's step in. There's your cluster, which reads 66,824 kilometers. So that puts this right around 42,000 miles, 41. I'm not too sure if my conversions are good from memory, but in that ballpark. We've got a headliner up there, which is the original truck headliner. And let's see. Oh, let's try to show you the transfer cases here. So pull it up for 4 low, down for 4 high. And this is your shift. This is actually a 5 on the tree. The shift pattern is right here. So first gear, second, third, fourth, and all the way out and up, fifth, and then all the way out and down is reverse. Funky, but they did this for space-saving reasons. I know there were some domestic trucks here in the States that had this set up back in the 50s and 60s, I believe. It's an old school, simple mechanical way of shifting your gears, just to give you more center space here. Put it on the column. So it's a 5 on the tree, as they say. Very neat. All right. Gas fill. This is a gas engine. I didn't mention that yet. This is the 2Y gas engine. The younger sibling of the 3Y and the 4Y, which were actually sold here in the 84 to 89 Toyota vans, shares a lot of parts. This is a carbureted variant, so no ECUs, no electronics, super simple. Timing chain driven, there's no timing belt. They use these engines in forklifts, Toyota forklifts around the world. Just very tried and true platform, fuss free. It's not the speediest engine, but it's got enough. And this camper honestly does not weigh very much at all. This is your fresh water fill. So let's step in and take a look. There's a pretty deep step in here. It says remove your shoes. There's actually a little cubby here where you could put your shoes if you want to do it the Japanese way. Above that, we have some controls. This is the and then your other lights on the interior, and you've got a porch light here. So, stepping in, a very tiny yet spacious. They really packed a lot of space into this small footprint. Pretty impressive. You have a dinette to the right, which converts into a bed. You have a long sofa on the left, which again converts. This whole space can convert into one big bed. We have some cabinets on the right, which offer storage across, on the left side, passenger side. Straight ahead of me, we have some more storage. This is the venting for the rear heater, which there are two different rear heaters. There's one that runs off the engine coolant when you're driving for your passengers, and another that is a Propex parking heater. So storage here, storage up here. Let's take a look at the galley. There's a little storage shelf above, and down below, right on the counter, we are met with a 2-burner propane range and an acrylic fairly deep sink with your faucet. Below that, we have another storage cubby here and access to some of your plumbing. And below that, we have another deeper shelved storage. Right here is your 3-way fridge. It's an Electrolux. Also a similar, identical company as Dometic. So that's your fridge. Pretty straightforward. The previous owner added a few little storage bins here. I'm standing about 5'11" and a half, and I cannot fully stand up. I would say the standing height in here is probably right around 5'10", but it's not too bad. So here are some of your controls for various things. Propane heater. I'm not sure what this is, but I can translate it, and I'll put that on the video. And controls for your rear heat, as well as your rear heat vents and air for your passengers. So dinette table, which is removable, standard RV setup. There's some extra speakers located there, adjacent to the pass-through. These seats are pretty adjustable, actually. This allows you to lift this part. This allows you to rotate this part. And they kind of somersault into a few different configurations, as well as a bed setup. 2 seat belts here, and there are 2 more under here as well, lap belts. 50/50 slider window with a screen and curtain. So you've got that. This is either a bed for a small person or a small child, or storage. I would not sleep up there myself. There's some additional equipment here for AV accessories and whatnot. Little coat hook there. Back here you'll see the other portion of this, which lays down here to fill in this space if you wanted to make it a full-on bed space down here, so you could sleep like 3 or 4 people down here, and then smaller things can sleep up there. Another 50/50 slider window with screen and curtain. You've got, pass through, quote unquote, more of a crawl through, but still access between cab and coach, which is always appreciated. You've got one skylight up there. You've got a light up here, which has 3 modes. And another light here. Let's take a look in the bathroom. So they managed to fit a full-on wet bath in here. I don't know how they did it, but they did. You have your cassette, Thetford cassette porta potty or cassette toilet. Let me turn the light on. There is a light in here. You can step in. You have your shower head and your hot and cold water controls and your toilet paper holder. Toilet paper lives in here. Very ingenious how they managed to fit this. I'm fitting in here. I suppose I could take a shower in here, but it's definitely tight. But that's kind of the name of the game with these rigs. You sacrifice space in the name of versatility, compactness, and also it just allows you to access more places off-road without worrying about size. It's easier to park. You know, the list goes on. Do you want comfort or capability out of your rig? It's always a trade-off, and there's compromises to be made on both ends. But this one is certainly a unique size to be found in North America. I think it measures in at only 16 feet long, a little bit over 16 feet long. So let's start it up, see what it sounds like, shall we? Pump the gas. All right. Good old gas 2Y. About as simple as can be. All right, guys, there you have it. It's a super neat rig. We are fortunate enough to be able to present this to you guys for sale at the time of this video being recorded. Now, by the time you're watching this video, it may be sold because things tend to go quickly, especially unique little packages like this. But feel free to call us and reach out if you're looking for something like this. We're always bringing them in, we're sourcing them, we're consigning them. We do it all. So check it out, Ottoex.com, Ottoex. We are also coming soon. We have a shop where we'll be supplying parts for these type of rigs, your high ace, your town ace, your Delica, any kind of JDM rig, and you're not sure where to get parts, shop.ottoex.com, coming soon. Check it out, you'll be able to order it, get it shipped door to door. Thanks for watching again. Again, guys, this is a 94 Toyota Town Ace camper, 4x4, gas powered. Forgot to mention, gets around 20 to 23 miles per gallon estimated, depending on how you drive.